What's up, soccer fans? Mike Guglielmi, Sons of a Pitch Soccer Podcast, here to bring you my MLS picks for Week 13, July 20th through 25th. We've got 26 games on tap. Again, another huge week of MLS soccer action right while the Gold Cup is going on. Thank you so much for joining me here with my picks and predictions. Now let's get right into the games so that we can make some money. Before we do that, hit that like button down below as well. If you're new here and you're a soccer fan, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell as well so you don't miss any time we go live or upload a video like this. All right, let's get into it. Starting out Tuesday night, tomorrow night, Vancouver hosting Houston Dynamo. I'm going to give you just a quick rundown because there is 26 games. I'm not going to give you an in-depth rundown of every game. Just going to give you my picks straight up as well. The odds aren't even out for the weekend games, so I'm not even going to get into odds as well. Let's just get right through the picks. Vancouver and Houston. I've got Vancouver winning this. They turned a page against the Galaxy and beat them 2-1 last week. I'm going Vancouver as my pick. Columbus versus Nashville. Columbus Crew in their new stadium going up against Nashville, who's on fire right now. I got to go with the home team. I'm going Columbus after that big gutsy win over New York City last week. Miami against New England Revolution. Miami's going to be a little bit more rested because they got that game off against Red Bulls of New York last week when they got rained out. However, New England Revolution, best team in the Eastern Conference right now, going with the Revs as my pick. New York City and Montreal. New York City FC in Montreal, both teams playing well. Montreal is rolling right now. That roll is going to come to a stop eventually. They don't have Ramon Pablano. He's with Honduras. I am going New York City at home for the victory. My pick, the Citizens to win. Toronto FC hosting Red Bulls of New York. TFC gets the draw against Orlando last time out, but I think they're turning the page. Javier Perez has this team playing well. I'm going TFC for the victory at home. Chicago Fire hosting DC United. I'm going Chicago Fire. They are a totally different team at home than on the road, and they're starting to turn things around at home, so I'm going with Chicago over a sluggish DC United side. All right, Cincinnati versus Atlanta. I've got Atlanta United. They just got rid of Gabriel Heinze, their coach. They're going to have that new coach bounce. I am going with Atlanta for the victory. All right. Now, we've got Sporting Kansas City against San Jose. SKC all day long at home against the Quakes. Colorado versus Dallas. Again, you never know what team's going to show up for Dallas, whether it's going to be the team that can whoop up on a good team or a team that loses to the worst team in the league. So I'm going Colorado Rapids for the victory. RSL versus LA Galaxy. I've got the Galaxy to win that. Portland against LAFC. This one's a tough one to pick. Portland at home. LAFC starting to turn the page. I'm going with the draw on this one. Timbers usually get the victory at home, but LAFC is kind of playing well right now, so I'm going with the draw. All right, Orlando against Philadelphia. Orlando City should win this. They're bound to bounce back. They had a good result against Toronto last weekend, so going with Orlando for the victory. Austin versus Seattle, the last game of this midweek setup. Austin at home against the Seattle team who's really struggling, finally loses, and when I say struggling, they've remained unbeaten until last week, but lots of draws for them. Now the loss, I expect Seattle's struggles to continue, but they just don't lose that often, so I don't see them losing twice in a row. I'm going with the draw as my pick. All right, guys. Make sure you guys check out that join button down below. We offer memberships here at Sons of a Pitch Soccer, the best YouTube community for American soccer, CONCACAF soccer out there. Check out our few different options. We've got the starter level, $1.99 a month is going to get you with all the emojis, name down in the description, etc., etc. Designated player, you're going to get in on our designated player members only lives as well, discounted merchandise in your name in the description, and then for the sports bettors like you, the all-star level, where I give you an exclusive video every week with my over-under pick from every MLS game, as well as a prop bet or player to score. Usually when there's a lot of games like this, 26 games in a week, I just give the player to score, and I've got all that ready to go. I'm going to record that next to upload to the All-Star members. So if you want to get in, if you're a real sports bettor, join today, $9.99, and come win some money with Sons of a Pitch Soccer. All right, moving along to the games on the weekend. We've got Atlanta versus Columbus. I've got a draw in this matchup. I'm seeing the draw there. Atlanta and Columbus can't really, I think Atlanta's going to have that bounce. Columbus is playing okay. I'm going with the draw there. Chicago versus Toronto, a game that I usually attend every single year, being as that I live right outside Chicago. Not anymore. Not going downtown for this one. I've got Gold Cup games to do live stream reactions for, so I will be doing that instead. But I'm picking the Fire in this one. Chicago Fire, a much better home team than road team, picking the Fire to get the victory over Toronto FC. Portland visiting Minnesota United. Minnesota with the victory over Seattle. I expect them to beat Portland as well, who Portland just sucks on the road, let's be honest. So going with Minnesota for the victory there. Dallas and LA Galaxy. Again, you never know what you're getting out of Dallas. You know what you're getting out of the Galaxy. They've been playing well this year. I'm going with the draw on the road there for the Galaxy. Nashville versus Cincinnati. Cincinnati's kind of turning the page. They did lose to Montreal last week 5-4, but I'm thinking Nashville gets the victory over Cincinnati at home. RSL versus Colorado, going with the Rapids over Real Salt Lake. San Jose and Houston, I'm going with the Dynamo on the road to get a victory over San Jose. I think it's a matter of time before Almeida ends up moving on, either by his choice or by ownership's choice. San Jose not getting the job done. LAFC versus Vancouver. I've got LAFC in this one easy. Hopefully Vancouver doesn't throw me another screwball like they did with the win over the Galaxy last week. But being that it's at the bank, I think LAFC's got it. New England Revolution versus Montreal. This one, I've got a draw. Montreal's rolling. Revs, I see them with a draw here. Montreal, I just have a feeling about this game that it's going to the draw. New York City and Orlando, two of the better teams in the Eastern Conference towards that upper echelon. I'm going with the draw as well in this matchup. Miami against Philadelphia, I've got the Union all day. Dupe, baby. Miami is a tire fire right now. Cannot fight their way out of paper bag. I'm going with Dupe and picking the Union. DC United against Red Bulls of New York. I have the Red Bulls getting the victory over DC at Audi Field, and then taking it to the last game of the week. And just so you guys know, I will be posting these picks in the spreadsheet form right after this video is over for about a minute or so that you guys can use that for your betting purposes. All right, so last game, Seattle SKC. Seattle gets the job done at home at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. My pick, Sounders to beat SKC in Seattle. All right, guys, that's my picks. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit that like button down below if you have not done so already. And damn it, if you're a soccer fan, hit that subscribe button. Join as a member today. Let's continue to grow this sport through conversation. We're going to make soccer the #1 sport in America one day. And it all starts with you and me. Let's get it done. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck with your bets. Let's go win some money. We'll talk to you guys later.